For us, it's like, okay, Rakan is very obvious. Maybe you're looking at the opposite side and you're saying, maybe I should pick some kind of disengage. Like, are we thinking of a nautical ask or something weird like that? But I think this comp on the side of BNK, like...
I think Nongshim getting a good early, even though they don't have like significant advantages here, they're getting a little bit of a lead on Jiwoo. Feeling in a pretty good spot with how things are going so far. Oh, Kellen.
Kellen is Rakan, but... Okay, yeah, they're just gonna push in and then push out. The Fear does come in onto Raptor. Bit of a stun here on a Calyx, so he couldn't really join the fight. And the Rakan, working wonders so far. Kellen very confident on this pick.
I think it's so risky to go for a skirmish here from Nongshim because Kellen and Raptor are so slippery. It's so hard to pin one to ult. They go.
All right, well, they're gonna force it. The Galio is coming on in. The Equalizer, though, is burning everyone. Raptor's able to get away. And a big shockwave goes on to Vikla. That will be first blood, but what about the rest of the fight here? Raptor pretty deep. Looks like he might get punished. Disengage cone does come out, but the flash on in is there for Kingen. But clear, look at him, he's full health. Bit of damage coming his way. Gideon trying to push him off. The Fear did come in. Big taunt onto both of them. Might just win them. The fight is clear. Desperate, knows there's no escape, has to fight. And Gideon ends up the victor alongside of his buddy Kingen.
Nongshim coming up huge there. Fear's ult is going to be so low.
Yeah. This could turn into a perfect example of the draft isn't everything if this game continues to go the way of Nongshim. I mean, like we said, their draft is great too, especially if they get ahead. As, well, that one went over to, looked like it went over to Gideon. I don't know how that's possible.
No, it's because you got 2 grubs.
Oh, okay,
Pop-up says...
The pop-up was, yeah.
Yeah, the pop-up's like, you got more grubs, so you secured...
Yeah, pop-up.
BNK FEARX got the 1 grub. Nongshim got the 2 grubs.
Okay, that makes sense. Especially because Jonas Strong here. There is TP available, but Gideon just running on over, and this is a Galio that really doesn't care about the damage from the Rumble, and there you go. It's just as easy as that. It's Galio, and it's Nocturne. You press your ults, and you dive the Rumble who's alone.
Yep, it's that easy.
Looks like he's off vision based on what we can see, but now they know where he is. Kagan's 4-0-1. It looks like he wants to fight, but they're a little bit late to this one. Not sure how hard they can force this, as okay, in they go. I suppose they can with the Nocturne. Nocturne, he's going to steal it. Gideon will, and he's got the Galio for a bit of peel. Does he go down, though? He's going to flash and get away. And now the return fight comes in. Vikla gets low. It's the first kill here for Jiwoo, and he's beginning to just auto. There's really no threat on him at all. And Jiwoo just having all the space in the world here, going to be able to take down Clear and get even more gold. Meanwhile, in the 1v1, Diablo's not having fun against Calyx, who has flash. And we'll be looking to force it. Nice try from Calyx. But even just the pressure is huge here to get Diablo out of lane.
Yeah, I mean, Diablo being 1v1 against Calyx, not really where you want him to be. Raptor's looking now.
I mean, you've got TP coming in. Raptor not exactly healthy. I think he just dies. Yeah, he just dies! There's no way. Calyx just gifted a free kill, and BNK are falling apart at the seams.
What is going on? They wanted more. And then this play, you know,
and live, it looks like Jiwoo's gonna die. Not sure exactly what happened here. We'll have to take a look at the replay there.
Okay, that shouldn't. Oh, Vikla.
I mean, you saw Orianna. Okay, well, he doesn't really have anywhere to go, so it doesn't really matter that he saw the Orianna. As now, what happened to Jiwoo looks like it will happen to Vikla, at least in terms of the dying aspect.
Yeah, well, Vikla is with less gold, so I think BNK FEARX will take that, but it's definitely. Yes.
Yes. All right, I think we can go to live now. Yeah, we've seen enough. Yeah, we know what happens. Yeah, little engage coming in here, but Gideon is just so tanky. They have tons of damage though, as the paranoia will come out. Can they actually kill this Nocturne? They are so desperate to do so, but he's going to get away for now. Equalizer finally does get him, and it looks like Nongshim heavily overcommitting, overextending, and BNK will win big.
This game was so in Nongshim's control, and they're just opting into these fights that allow BNK FEARX to get back into it. They're disrespecting the composition that they have. They'll just engage on you. That's what their comp does. And now when the game was starting to look doom and gloom, BNK FEARX are right back in it. Kingen looking for Diablo. By the way, I do want to note, Kingen has a Medjai's.
Wait, he really does?
Yeah.
Wait. He had 10 stacks, and he saved the turret mid for them, so... Yeah, I see Jonas Strong trying to show off. Is he okay? I mean, he's just going to dash over the wall. Here comes Kellen. They have vision on this. In goes Kellen. And trying to get out now as the Rakan, he will be able to. But look at this. I mean, Rift Herald's coming down mid. Lahenge might just die to Corki. And a Redemption gets zoned away.
Yeah, I want to know.
Mid-inner.
Diablo has been the one picking up a lot of these kills, getting the shutdowns. He is 1,500 ahead of Jiwoo. Kingen has a bigger lead, but, you know, this Galio doesn't feel...
That's definitely what you meant, right, by saying fumbled?
Of course.
There's no fumbling in other sports or anything like that. All right, we're getting to work here on the second dragon, it looks like. And, I mean, Nongshim do have control of this. There's no real control of the Banana Brush because there's 3 members of Nongshim that are standing in it. And so that's going to be, Hextech Soul here in this game. As Equalizer going to come down, that's actually very nice up against the wall. Jiu just zoned away from the get-go. As now Kingen, he is the final raid boss, but he might be taken out here as the Rakan with the follow-up engage does do his job, and Calyx will bite the dust as well. Kingen just trying to hold on to those stacks, and at least he will be able to. And at least Nongshim got the Drake, but BNK are Hex Gates, so maybe he can get there on time, but the damage is already being done here to this Otacon.
Tekka's looking for a flank angle.
Yeah, looks like they were able to spot that somewhat effectively. Kingen is going in and giving himself up just to zone everybody away. They're trying to turn on the Vikla. Vikla in a lot of trouble. Down he will go, but so will Kingen, as that's a trade that BNK will take. The super fed Galio, they take him off the map, as now the Annie is gone as well. A lot of damage being done here by the Otacon. Got to be careful about just going for this one. Trying to turn now onto Lahenge. It's going to get low. It's going to come down to 81 health. And the kill will go over to the side of BNK. The Otacon secured. Plus X, they're looking for a little bit more. Jiwoo trying to do what he does on the Yunara. Nice dash away. They're not able to lock him down. Jiwoo still alive. Raptor does go in though and finally finishes him off as Calyx doing a bit of damage, but not enough. Not quite enough. Everybody is so low on the side of BNK. And Redemption's going to make this a lot easier as TP comes in. Clear says, thank you very much. I will take that kill, and BNK are running away with this game.
So much damage. And I love the way Raptor plays this. He's just constantly fishing for Sundered Skyprox. He is abusing the item.
As you should. Bear going to be dropped here on a King, and that's going to force his flash away. Keep in mind that his Magi's now has 0 stacks. Very sad.
Yeah, that's a little bit tragic. You know, his gold lead is now shrunk to just 1,100.
They decide how these fights begin and how they end most of the time. Well, I say that. They are going to try to get in onto this Corki Bikini, and immediately he's going to regret that decision. Just kind of dies. As Diablo's still at Flash, it's not going to work if he's got Flash.
Yeah, uses Valkyrie and the Flash to dodge away from the Shockwave. Well played there from Diablo.
Now a little engaged now here from the rest of the team as Nongshim just kind of hanging around. Lahen's just dying as the Galio will also be going down here, it looks like. As tanky as Kingen is, it just doesn't matter. That's just bonus kills here for BNK. Nongshim have truly fallen apart.
Yep, 2 seconds on the Baron, so BNK FEARX can head towards that.
Yes, free Baron. Feeling pretty good about that. The Otacon working wonders for them. They've got 33 enhanced petals. What good is the first pick Yunara if this is what happens? He's calling for it.
Yep. Steps at mid. The team are ready to
said I baited him.
Yeah. Just the confidence.
In time. Maybe it's just a bit of both as, that Harpoon's going to fight Lahenge. So, yeah, he's dead. Just the question is when, or maybe he'll just buy a lot of time by running away forever. He actually ghosted with his spellbook, so...
Just found a cow out in the range, you know? This one's roaming free.
It's not very nice to interrupt the cow.
Oh, he's still going!
Meanwhile, here's the engage. Calyx does not get to play the game. Doesn't have to be the Yunara if Jiwoo's just going to be mid, as the main push is coming down in the bottom lane here for BNK.
And now it's just a Nocturne to defend against 3, which is a pretty impossible task, so...
Yeah, they do have to go home at some point. Clear, meanwhile, with this Baron is just pushing mid. And it looks like BNK, they say, well, they're able to get home here, but we are looking to take down the mid inhibitor instead. Yeah.
Nongshim maybe will try and look to catch them before the wave comes in. A little bit too late.
And Higgins just going to try to send it onto the Rumble, but yeah, the follow-up is just not there. No Paranoia to come in, and Kingen loses most of his life in the trade, so...
That was like, okay, maybe I'm being a bit unfair, because, like, Jiwoo has the tier 3 boots. He just backed, got a BF sword, and he finished his boots. This Corki is giga-fed.
He's about to be full build before 30 minutes. he's almost there.
Look at that, what is that damage?
It's just incredible. The Galio not very good against the Corki, just gets shredded. And it's actually, well, it was kind of a penta angle, but not anymore. As Clear is cleaning up the rest of the fight, he says, I'm fed too. Please talk about me, guys. Well, actually, it's Diablo who's the main character. Sorry, Clear. 13-0-3 is Diablo. The game is over.
Yeah, I mean, I think the game was over a while ago, but the Nexus is going to die any second now. And it's a rough one for Nongshim, who had such a strong start, and then I think gave Windows back in. I will say, I don't think the draft did them any favors. They gave a lot of tools over to BNK FEARX, but BNK FEARX were ruthless once they got their opportunity.
BNK looking really strong in this first game. They fall behind. We were talking about just great next tier engage that was left available.
Yeah, I feel like we got like these really high tier picks from BNK FEARX in the first draft. That's that'll be a tilter. I'm not sure there's any recovery. That's a series ender if you mess that one up.
Well, you got rocks on the ground. It is going to stun both of them, and Raptor's here again as Calyx flashes away, but he's just going to burn down to the red buff, which immediately dissipates after the fact, of course. Gideon
There's no way.
is going to get away.
That timing's so unlucky. Raptor is there. Okay, we got to see the perspective from Hens.
Says, come down, come down.
Lining it up. You know, he could have got it, you saw briefly. He could have got it a little
great, you're feeling great. You look at the scoreboard.
And I think the roughest thing, we'll see this first. So, slide over the wall. The spell shield doesn't end up proccing for the crash down. So, just beautifully played there by Diablo and Kellen, punishing this Sivir. And the thing that was unfortunate, moving over to the Grubs now. We'll get one. Should be able to pick up a second. Raptor still has Smite. Maybe just disengage and give them the third. Actually,
Nongshim are just running straight into it. The Bard is going to disengage, but Gideon already pretty low. The timing is very nice from their side. The Cataclysm had to be used to deny the knockback, and now it's a snowball. BNK just get everything. They're getting the grubs. They're getting the kills. They're getting the vibes. Everything's being taken from Nongshim.
They have everything, and the timing from Viklaston's so no, really.
They're not.
How?
No, I don't think they will.
Yeah, so it's just, at this point, you just need to weather the storm. At least you have good wave clear. But that dragon is gone. Second dragon of the game.
Uh-oh. And now, okay, nice dodge here from Kingen, but now the Maiden's going to come out, maybe a little bit late, as Kingen 1v2, and Kellen, once again, is everywhere. He exists in every single lane. Tons of damage being done to Clear, though, and now Gideon is coming in, and Clear's in a lot of trouble. Nongshim able to turn the play around with some help from their jungler. Now we got Raptor on the bottom side. Calyx is going to attempt to run away, as no stun to deal with this. And he will be able to get out. Okay,
some nice plays coming out from Nongshim. You know, the ult not connecting from Clear was pretty hoping for Chemtech Soul. And we'll see here, just trying to buy time, dodges away from the ult.
Says look top.
Does get hit by the stun.
Come over, please.
But dodging a lot of damage, and you can see there, Clear kind of disengages from the play because he's getting melted by the Maiden.
Good.
A lot, but
that's like a consistent theme for BNK FEARX, is them trying to find fights.
Yeah.
They are setting up for this dragon. Third of the game, and obviously even though Chemtech Soul not the highest prio, pretty good for that composition. Nongshim trying to contest the vision a bit here. Oh, trouble.
Gideon just dying to Raptor here. This is just a 1v1 for now, and he might just have to back.
Yeah, he had no flag there.
This is awkward for Vikla. I think he is going to have to flash here. He flashes north as the ghouls come in. The flash, bonk on the head by the spade. As Yorick takes him down, Kingen makes it look easy. Hit the ghoulie wall, and it was over from there.
Yeah, not sure how he ended up in that situation. Obviously, the flash was a little poor, but I think he was trying to juke because he knew that Kingen had his flash too. Gideon just makes his way up there. He'll find a turret. And King get a lot of work done in this side lane. So obviously he was the Fed member in game one. Wasn't really able to find the values, but it's a delicate point to get up. Yeah, there's no real excuse for this.
I'll look for it. I got him.
Yeah, the lesson is don't just be recalling in vision.
It's a good lesson. It's one of the early ones.
No, not quite.
It helps if you have friends.
Yeah.
And he does. He's got a lot of help. Meanwhile, everybody's rotating out of the bottom lane, trying to go mid. I mean, they've already done a number here, and the Rift Herald is going to be used. So Nongshim a little bit behind the play. It does look like this turret will go down for pretty much no recourse and no trade on the map.
I mean, despite the gold being close, hard for anyone to really match. But the thing is, right now, BNK FEARX have a 2,000 gold lead, but it's kind of offset by Kingen having that 900 gold lead. The point I'm trying to make is that, like, Nongshim don't really want to group up with Kingen at the moment.
Yeah.
And because the 5v5s, I feel like right now are a bit of a struggle. They're happy with Kingen just doing this. But the fights are where it gets a little bit...
It's no Camille, it's no Jax, it's no Gwen. We've seen him have sick Gwen games. It's not even an Ambessa.
Oh, Vikla.
Vikla does have a lot of friends nearby, though, as TP is coming in. Redemption is there. Calyx a bit low. Lahen's also not quite part of the fight, as they're just going to keep them around with the Tempered Fate.
Vikla took a lot of damage. Vikla, get away from the Atacant. It does damage to you. Bear in mind, that's his HP after he got healed by Redemption.
Yeah.
So, precarious position. It's hard, really, to apply too much pressure. Yeah. It's such a delicate position, because when Nongshim have that tower up, if you pressure Atacant too much or you try and look for a fight, you can't loop around more. Oh.
All right, gonna flag and drag straight onto Diablo, who really does not care about that. Says, thank you for the free food. And now Gio and Lahens get away, but you're not feeling good about losing your jungler in this spot.
This is a thing, you don't have the lockdown for the Zeri. You try and kind of half-hearted commit. A big reason why you're strong right now is this Yorick, and you're just not really playing to his strengths by just trying to jump on the Zeri. I think Gideon just overstepping there. Now, BNK FEARX will look for the Atacant. Kingen is strong, but it's an uphill battle.
Redemption used to not heal the team. Now they're going to go on in, and Lahens is in a lot of trouble. Down, he will go first. Kingen has to flash out of there as well. Calyx got a pretty nice angle on the bottom side. Does a nice chunk here to clear, but now they're just going to turn on the Calyx. Has to flash himself. Does BNK keep this leash in a good spot? And with Jarvan not here, I think they can very safely just smite this one down. No hope of a steal here for Nongshim, and BNK play it excellently.
And considering Nongshim clawed looking at Soul, they already have the Atacant buff. They're in a pretty good position. We'll see if Nongshim are going to be able to contest this one.
I don't know. Gideon just has to try to steal. He's going to go for the Mega Cone in, and they're going to stop damage here. And now the engage comes down from the side, and Zeri just has a free view of the damage on the top side of the fight. The smite will go to Gideon, but that's the only thing they get. They get the one Kemp victory, and that is it. Meanwhile, BNK take 3 kills and are feeling very good about this tempo they have. Calyx looks like he'll get away with some help from the wall. Although the knockup is coming in, and now Diablo's coming in as well. Gideon will get the kill onto Kellen as the Realm Warp gets him out. So at least there's that for Calyx.
Slick little escape there, but it's still just heavy blows for Nongshim. Sure, they denied the soul, but I don't think BNK FEARX are too... I think the fact that they denied the dragon, the fact they got a couple of kills, it was like a 3 for 2. It could have been worse.
Keeps them in the game. Technically, I mean, they're not that far behind. Like, this is not uncomebackable. Let's say that. Although Lahens is going to die, so maybe I should stop the curse at the moment as Gideon is just being chunked away. The Zeri does whatever she wants in this game.
I think the bigger issue is where the gold is going. Do you see, if you look down at the scoreboard, there's a 3.4k gold.
Wait, but I saw this in game 1, Ox. Yeah. Wait, he can do this again?
Diablo just seems to be very good at acquiring the gold, and they're very good at utilizing the gold as well. Now they'll be picking up Baron. Gideon and Lahens both having died, and they won't even get that tier 2 tower. Kingen, your ghouls won't... actually, no, he just will.
Yeah, he just will.
Okay.
It comes down.
You know, Kingen is playing his own minigame.
Still don't have an answer.
You don't have an answer to the Zeri.
Outside of damage, but like, you don't have damage either, not yet.
Yeah, this super fed Zeri is a little bit problematic.
Yeah.
Oh, the ghouls?
All right, Diablo is...
Thanks for the gold.
He is taking, you know, unkillable very literally, I would say. Just kind of running through all the damage, not caring at all.
Yeah. And now they take this tier 2 tower, and there's nothing that Nongshim can do. Okay, well,
Yeah. Well, they're just going to go over the wall. Gideon is going to walk away. Zeus says, whoa, no, I didn't want to be in this spot. I didn't want to be in this game.
Yeah, I think he's not going to be there much longer.
Yeah. Well, the Maiden's trying her best, but her best is not good enough. Not in this one. Invictus like it's his main job to get revenge on the Maiden, but the game is just kind of over as in they go. They're gonna press their buttons all over Nongshim as Gideon's like, look, see, I have lockdown for the Zeri. No, you don't. No, you don't. BNK absolutely slaughtering them here in game number 2, and they are playing with their food.
Oh,
Flash Q.
They got her.
They did get her. As
Winnable?
BNK are like, well, maybe we should try to end the game, actually. We probably should try to end the game as they bait them out for a little bit more KDA and a little bit more tiltage, you could say.
I love
They're still trying.
Jiwoo just comes back in. Oh, wait, he's...
All right, well... Hit the Nexus, guys. It's over. The game is done. GG. BNK destroying them. 0. Okay.
You could have just gone to Fury on 4, kept the Aurora Flex open, and then just taken Gwen on 5. And the thing is, you may think, well, maybe they didn't want Gwen to be picked away, but it's like you have Aurora. They're not going to pick Gwen into Aurora unless King really
but
want...
hopefully can show a better performance here.
Oh, look who it is.
Wait, the level 3 gank. Here we go once again. As we're looking for the stun, there it goes. Gio in a ton of trouble. There's just nowhere for him to go. It's a free kill for Raptor. As the guns come out.
Security. They clearly, to some extent, expected this gank to come.
Okay, well,
guys,
game 2 is bad. I hope that game 3 is not worse. That's all I want to say. I want to see some League of Legends.
Like, the thing with the gank is you can praise BNK FEARX for setting up and for how they played around it. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, Gideon. Space checking straight into clear. He does have his flash, but he might be in some trouble here without it. He's not going to have
really well played. And then here, there is no way. That is inexcusable.
Diablo. Oh no! And now we got another fight over the top lane. Diablo just gonna glide away. He's totally fine. And now we got the stun here on a Lahensin. Just one more auto, and guess who's back? Back again. It's Raptor. He's in the top lane, and he's here for the counter gank. It's 3-0, 1.2k gold lead for BNK.
I mean, bot lane's just over. It is just it looks like it might be getting worse. It might be getting worse.
Oh man, this is getting rough. This is actually getting rough.
Do you need permission to leave?
Kingen says, yeah, I'll see you later. Gio actually does get the kill. Okay. And now we got Lahens coming up, a little trade back. Raptor flashing in, trying to get the kill on a Jiwoo. But instead he gets the level up.
And just like that, we're back! He's super far behind in farm. He's still up in gold compared to Gideon because he has 3 kills. But he's so far behind in farm because he hasn't been farming. He's been killing this whole time.
Yeah. Culling comes down. Jiwoo not enjoying his time now. Gideon is here. He's level 6. He's got flash. There it is. Diablo in a lot of trouble. The root comes down, and there's no hope for Kellen to save him. Raptor's like, oh, I just wanted to join the fight again.
Raptor's 2 levels down. Oh my god, this is...
What is this game?
So Raptor, he's got half the farm of Gideon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're fighting again. This is not surprising. Oh, that one's going to leash. That's a little bit unfortunate. And now Gideon's a little bit tentative, actually. He's like, oh, I'm not so sure. Backs off a little bit. Now Raptor, he gets Spirit Rushed on. Calyx doesn't have a whole lot of mana.
Calyx can just ult over the wall and kill him.
But yeah, he should have enough to get the kill. And that's just going to be the kill on a Raptor who desperately wanted to fight for the grubs. As you do.
You know, I think BNK FEARX just... They didn't plan for this point. They were like, look guys, we win the early game, we do the ganks, we win the game, it's that easy, and they didn't expect for things to backfire.
Diablo,
oh my God.
He has to flash! He has to flash!
Wow. Gideon is like there, he has ult.
Yeah, Kellen at the very least will die,
yeah.
If not Diablo as well. So, just waiting for Gideon, and he'll eventually press his R button.
Does he even need to?
Just waiting for the wall to go down, and yeah, he doesn't need to. And they even get the kill over to Gio. Could not be better. Vikla is going to drop his ult here. Tries to burst down Jiwoo. Instead, he's going to get knocked up and killed. Double kill now for Jiwoo. Has 5 kills. So now we got an ult down in bottom side. Looks like King and will be the trade.
Okay. BNK FEARX, they're doing something. Now that they're in a significant lead, Jiwoo's so strong. He's approaching 2 items.
So BNK are down 3,500 gold, and they're just taking the dragon away.
Yeah.
Feels like Nongshim could have fought for this if they wanted to.
I mean, it's a limit sort of team, but Nongshim playing a bit more reserved. Clear fishing for something on the angle here.
Well, he is actually going to have a little bit of help from his friends there. Gideon goes over the wall, has to flash away. Stun comes in. The Braum engaged, and Clear is right there, looking for the kill. And the shutdown down goes to Diablo here. We got the knock up, and now the fight may be going the way of Notion, but Diablo nowhere for him to go. He's kind of frontlining. Kingen is dead, as Vikla just dies off to the side somewhere by himself to Calyx. But BNK somehow winning fights. Not exactly winning, but keeping them close. Raptor gonna go over the wall. A close fight at the end of the day. That time it was Nongshim's turn.
Yes.
So maybe they learn a little bit from it. BNK didn't learn from it. As we know, the culling actually is gigantic here on a Jiwoo. There's nowhere for him to go. He doesn't even flash. He just accepts his fate. He says, I'm dead.
Let's move on.
It's not paying attention. I don't know.
Let's move on. There's a fight happening.
Right.
Let's move on to this.
Let's move on. Okay, Lehens, he doesn't have flash. He's not able to save that for next time. And he's going to go down. BNK are winning from so far behind that now it's kind of an even game.
It was a huge shutdown Diablo got from that kill.
Yeah. Claire says, well, I've got friends. And BNK, they always...
but it's a tilter.
I'll fight.
You know, it's...
Well,
I mean, he took his hands off the keyboard, so...
I kind of feel similarly to how the hands felt. How did that happen? Very fair Jiwoo, giving over big shutdown to Diablo. Had a huge lead, now only 700 gold up. They are looking to put down the Herald in the mid lane.
All right. We're going to get the mid-outer. You know, Nongshim are still very much in the lead. Age Cone?
Your Fed Kai'Sa getting 1v1 by the enemy carry.
All together? 4v1?
Oh, Calyx.
He's going to try TP. He's going to try TP. There's nowhere for him to go, though. It's not... You can't do that against a Braum.
It was a decent... What else can you do? I think it was a decent attempt, but...
Just accept your fate, I guess.
Yeah. Whoa. 93 to 7.
Oh, okay, sorry. I had a misread. I mean, you say that, but at the same time, gonna hit him in mid-stride. Gideon is just dead. Nowhere for him to go. You see that Clear is moving on to the next target with the rest of his friends. Lehens is in a bit of trouble. He is just barely gonna get away. It is at least another Chemtech soul.
You know, I have long been a critic. Team is not in their favor. We have a word for that here.
Yes.
You want to say it?
Tempo vibes.
It looks like BNK FEARX will just lean into this mid tower and be able to pick it up. So good pick up from them.
Yeah, and top tower low as well. TP's coming in. The whole team rotate.
I feel like Nongshim could send Calyx bot lane. And whoa.
Okay, he's just ulting in. He knows he's got his team behind him. Look at the damage into Gideon already. He's just kind of out of the fight. He can't engage like that. Lehens is dead. And now Clear, maybe he went a little bit too far forward, but he's got the Braum there. Kellen, Jiwoo ults in. He still can't get the kill. Finally does at the very end, but he's just kind of playing with his food at this time. He's not getting a lot of damage done. Raptor goes in, goes out. Vikla's here. And Jiwoo's just alone. He doesn't have any sums. He's going to go down. And BNK, it doesn't matter what the gold says. It doesn't matter about the numbers. They're playing as a team.
Only matters what the tempo vibes say, and there was a definitely in BNK FEARX's favor.
No? Do the Otacon, maybe?
No, they want kills, Brendan. You see?
Yes.
The spawns are coming up pretty quick, actually. Oh. Goes up in the air.
Yeah, I don't think Calyx is getting out of this one. Especially with the Braum there. It's just not going to happen. It's just another kill into the pockets of Diablo, who's
Gen.G was maybe regretting the fact that he doesn't have cleanse here. Because despite Raptor being low, he jumps in. For now, the redemption going to give him some more. I think it's just gone, though.
Yeah. A little bit too little too late. BNK, it's not going to stop them from trying to get a fight going, though. You see that they're running in the general direction of Nongshim, but they're not going to get one.
So a pretty big misplay.
Yeah.
You just need to go in with confidence. And even if the target isn't the best target, this
they're
might
going in. They're going in with confidence. Maybe not. Now the engage comes in from the side of BNK. Now they're going to use that ult on the Lucian, but it's too late. It's too little. It's not going to help. Diablo dashing in. Gio nearly going to take his head off, but Clear and Vikla are right there to try to take him down. Some really nice sidestepping from the side of Gio, who's going to keep this fight alive for Nongshim. As now they're pushing mid.
And there you go. Was it clean? No. Was it flawless? No, but it worked. It got them the fight. King and just cleans up on the side. Be able to see it from his point of view. There's a great flash here.
Yeah.
And the supercharge, they thought he'd gone up towards his Nico there.
Yeah. I mean, clearly, we know Gio is a very good player. It's a form issue, and I'm glad we got to see a little glimpse of it here in that one-team fight.
And now, no flashes on BNK FEARX. It's only King who has his flash. So this should be a little bit easier finding those targets. If you ult Diablo as a Vi, he's going to be kind of stuck other than that relentless pursuit, so...
The timing of this Meganar is very unfortunate. Kingen also getting isolated. He's got the flash, but he might be forced to use it. He's just going to hop away, and now Gideon isolated here. Taking a bit of damage. Lahen's going to go for the engage now, and there's no flash on Diablo. They find the one guy that they needed. And now BNK, they got to run away. They've been engaging all game, but you're not going to engage from here, as the Drake will go over to Nongshim.
There you go! Nongshim finding the confidence, punishing BNK FEARX.
Started up.
Diablo is up though, soon, but he's not going to be there in time actually. He's going so quick with that Kai'Sa damage.
It's really just going to come down to, do they get the steal? The Blast Cone actually affecting Kingen negatively. We can get an Afiri in the pit here. Now Gideon is so incredibly low. It's going to come down to it. Yes, it goes to Raptor. Raptor smites the objective. And the fight afterwards is looking pretty decent here for BNK. Vikla hopping in, zoning away the rest of the team. And Kingen is isolated. That's so much gold into the pockets of BNK. And the lead is given over to them.
It's a step too far from Nongshim there. Yeah.
Why is this happening?
And now BNK FEARX for a gold lead for the first time in this game, I think. At least a significant one. Okay.
I can't tell if Raptor's baiting or not. The Gio's going to come in, and Raptor is going to go down. There's tons of damage, though, coming out from Diablo, and they will trade junglers. TP now from Kingen. The Meganar's not ready, and he is zoned away. Vikla going to use his ult, zone the rest of the team here, and it's a bit of a standoff in the mid lane, but...
You just don't have good targets.
Yeah. Okay, gonna get in front of that. Now Calyx has to spear rush away. Engage comes in from Lahen's. It's a good one. Diablo in a lot of trouble. Everything is used onto that back line, and they do access it as Diablo go the brawl. At the same time, Kingen winning the fight on the top side here. Vikla isolated, and it's a full ace clean for Nongshim.
There's the engage we're looking for. Lahen's finds a beautiful ult onto Diablo, onto BNK FEARX. A 5-0, and Nongshim will get their first game of the series.
And it ends just like that. It's a game that was so close that BNK, it looked like they had so many angles back in, and yet Nongshim, they just pulled the trigger at the exact right time, and a clean ace and pro at this point in the game is going to end it. There's nothing they can do. There's no time on the death timers. And Nongshim are not out of it just yet. They will get at least one game, their first of the series, to make it 1-2.
Just the most late game versus mid game kind of split. BNK FEARX have a lot of tools to get ahead, but if they don't, the game is just over. But I really exploded. Oh, Calyx.
Looking for the play here. The flash gold card might be enough. Calyx in a lot of trouble. Down he goes. First blood given over to Raptor, who is active.
Kill it. It just sustains up so well. With the gray health. Oh, Gideon.
Yeah, Gideon, I'm not sure about fighting this one, buddy. He's trying to run now as he is going to go in, goes out with the flash. But that's just flashed down, and also the heal and cleanse used by Gio here in the fight. And now they're looking for Gio. He flashes, but he's still so dead. Another early kill for Raptor.
And it's just such a mistake to opt in to these skirmishes. You know, obviously Gideon's... but here, Gio steps up so far. So aggressively.
Yeah. You see the call is made after he steps up super far.
Yeah.
To go in.
So tight.
Like, you knew the enemy jungler was there. And Alex not looking so comfortable in the smolder right now. Speaking of uncomfortable.
All right, let's see. We got a dive brewing. We got a TF on the way to. Just doesn't have any sums. He doesn't have his life anymore, as now the root is going to come down onto Kellen. There's nowhere for him to go. Follow-up dive is coming in. Vikla going to try to tank this one up. Just decides to tank a second shot. I don't think he had to do that. As now TP behind them. In comes King, and he's level 6, as Diablo says, yeah, good luck, Raptor. And Raptor might be... No, he's in a lot of trouble, actually. He's going to go down, as King will pick up this kill. 618 gold from the 4-kill.
And of course, BNK FEARX are going to fight you for it. This is not... It's obvious.
Yeah, especially with their combo. I mean, here they come. It's just Smite comes down, a kill as well. And Calyx is like, guys, I'm playing Smolder. I'm playing, please let me farm. Well, Hens has to flash too. And yeah, you just gave over the Drake on top of everything else.
I feel like if you're playing against BNK FEARX and you're wondering, are they good? Yes. That's just always the answer, yes. Face. And you just know immediately.
Speaking of knowing immediately, I think Calyx is in the know, but there's really not much that he can do. He's getting dove by everybody. And they're friends. So 3 of them just go deep for the Omega dive onto the...
Run. We'll
he's fine.
Flop.
Yeah. Raptor could have, like, maybe got... Oh, they're just going to try to dive again. I mean, there's nowhere for him to go! You can't run away from the Solar Flare if you don't have Flap and you don't have Flash!
I feel like I can't even blame him.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's no salvaging that. There's nothing that can be done.
Especially against BNK, like, they're just going to dive you over and over. Is
Yes.
it going to
Send
be
him.
3 Chemtechs in a row? No? Mountain Soul.
Okay. They're sending him top lane into the Scion. And Kingan's like, you know what? I don't want to be mid either. I'm going top lane too.
Gideon's like, you know what? I'm not farming the jungle anymore. I'm going top.
Yeah, everyone just go top lane.
Yeah.
And sure, the game might have ended before that point, but maybe not.
Guess who's back? Raptor's like, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna do it.
I believe him. I believe him.
Maybe he should have. just for the, like, he needs to stick to the BNK bit.
Yeah.
He needs to be true to himself.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't.
Oh, looking for the... Oh, okay.
It looked like he wanted to go for that. He was tempted.
The knockups are there. Uh-oh. That's not very safe to you. He's going to flash the wall. Redemption's coming in. They're diving bot at the same time. The Solar Flare going to land directly on Calyx's head. And they get the kill on Ascena as well, just in case you were wondering. This is really just... This is like bullying at this point. They're just doing whatever they want.
Yeah. This looks a little...
Oh! Guess who's still behind
Guys, you can't base.
You can't... Yeah, no. Okay, well... Kingen is going to try his best to save his little dragon. It's not going to work out. And gold card's going to hit. Now we got the Sonic Wave coming in. Kingen still trying his best. And the procs are insane. The fact that he's living here is actually ridiculous. And they don't necessarily need to keep diving, but it's BNK, so they will. They're going to get the kill and make it... Oh, they finally got him. They finally did it. They're still fighting. Two kills go to Gideon, but they don't care. They're 7,000 gold ahead.
Yeah, I think they're just having a good time. This is such a strange game. At this point, their dragon's going to come in, and it feels like Nongshim just holding on. BNK is singing Payphone.
It's actually happening in real time at the LCK.
Oh, man.
You know, this is the mid game. This is when they have that beautiful 2-item spike from the Ezreal. Vikla's got 2 items. Raptor. They are extremely strong.
Oh yeah, he's going in.
Yeah.
You know he's going in. He's got a Scion with him too, Raptor. He's just waiting for the perfect insect angle.
Every man for himself.
All right, we got the gobble there. They're going to save him.
Okay, I think Atacam's gone. I don't think you can... I'm not sure you can step past, like, your base walls at this point. Kingan's doing a little bit of undercover work. He wants the gold bounty.
I mean, sure. Got to get what you can get. TP's coming in from Kellen.
Yes.
It's going to clear the wave. Yeah. Yeah, get that CS, Kellen.
He's Kellen it.
He is, yeah. It's just Kellen.
BNK FEARX won't do anything, and they'll just let us scale. They're known for that.
Yeah. It does feel like this comp is countered by the team
I love
itself.
how... Oh, no.
He really just wanted to farm. He really just wanted to play the game. As we got Maokai, the kick comes through, the gobble from Lehens. Is it enough? Is it enough? And when is it enough for BNK? As here we go. We got Clear coming in from the top rope. Jumps down onto the two frontliners. They get the 2 kills. King, and he's still side laning. He doesn't want to play these team fights.
Guys, that was because Calyx looked a little bit too close to the cannon minion. You saw he was tentatively staring at it, and he was like, I don't know, guys. I want the cannon, but I'm not...
Feeling very good.
Yeah.
About the situation here.
Oh,
for
and now they have, like, it's not about... They just
well,
need BNK FEARX to make an active major throw.
The only way it goes 20 minutes is if they throw. So, same, yeah, he's dead. No missile dive. No living for you.
Yeah.
BNK will not allow it.
Wow. Well, Calyx has 2 items now. That's cool.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
He does.
Look at Clear's items, by the way.
This is on Vision. Yeah, Clear is, he is a raid boss. Gideon's like, please, can I have 1 smite? Can I please have 1 angle to come into this fight?
Oh, he's ulting in.
Okay.
He's getting flash smite. Just do it. Send it.
You have to. Nope, it's too late. Okay, now they're just going to turn on to him. Raptor getting pretty low, actually. Meanwhile, Clear went very deep. He's burning down to the smolder. But Gideon is also going to die. So, not too much help.
Okay, I mean, apparently, doesn't matter how tanky you are, the percentage HP true damage will eventually get you.
Yeah.
But they did lose their jungler. Yeah. And to be fair, we were shouting from the flash smite. He was.
They got to deal with 2 minutes of Baron push. At least they've got some inhibitors, you know. They have all 3. And they have some pretty good wave clear, at least in one of the waves. Not in this one. The smolder lane is great for the wave clear. Everything else, not so good. Zeus, yeah, he might just die. No, they're just going to dive. It is BNK after all, and this is what their comp does. They're going to send it as the exhaust comes down on the King, and Redemption is there. And they're going to keep everyone very healthy. King in the queue is on him. The Sonic Wave, and Diablo is arcane shifting into the Aatrox. Does not care, wants the kill. Will he have it? The answer is no. Not onto Gideon. At least not yet. As he continues, there they go, diving the fountain on a Calyx. Got to be careful against the smolder, but I guess maybe the wallets are just that large, just that heavy. As a bit of a combo here from Kingen, but he's also going to bite the dust. And BNK, they will be moving on to the playoff.